So today I have a video request for you, and it's how to do French braids for your American Girl doll. And it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and I have three girls. I have Madeline, I have Kirsten Larson, and then I have Angelica Elizabeth right here. And I'm going to get started with Angelica Elizabeth because I'm going to do three different styles of braids. She is going to get just one French braid right down the middle. Madeline is going to get two, and then Kirsten Larson is going to get something called a fishtail, and you'll see what I mean when I get started. But the first thing you need, well, it's really simple. You just need some toothpicks, and this is just to help you separate the hair, or you could use a bobby pin, the back side, not the side with the two prongs. You need a brush and a water bottle for misting. And to get started, I'm just going to go ahead, and one thing I forgot, and I'm going to go grab right now, you need little rubber bands, and I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some. And these are goody. They're the ouchless, elastic, clear bands, and they're really great for doing doll hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go over here to Angelica Elizabeth. She's sitting in the chair. And make sure you brush their hair out. Okay. So what you want to do next is take a section of their hair. And this is where the toothpick comes in. You just go around the top crown part of her hair. Make sure it's free, not held in place by the chair or anything, and just right around the top, separate it from the rest of the hair. And one thing that really does help when you're doing braids is just a little mist, and not a squirt. You want a mist, so make sure that's on water right on their hair, and it really does just help the flyaways stay right where you want them. And all you do is, just like a regular braid, you'll split this top section into three different segments of hair, and you'll start braiding one and then over again. And before you take this bottom section of hair, what you're going to do is take your little toothpick and grab a little piece of hair from one side, just one segment. Just go straight out and up. You can use your finger to help you separate that piece of hair. And what you do is, just every time you braid from the sides, you take a little bit. You can help a little bit with your brush. And then you do the same thing for the other side. Just take a little bit of hair. And I hope I'm getting a good shot of this for you, so you can understand what I'm doing. And then you'll just work your way all the way down. And every time you go from the sides, you take just a little bit more hair. And then another little section of hair all the way down. And with these dolls, the braiding part really does go fast. So you just go, and then once you've stopped taking all the hair, you just complete the braid. Take a little elastic and you can finish it off. And then just brush out the ends. And if you have any little flyaways like this right at the bottom, see how it's a little lumpy? I don't know if you can, oh, here, I'll just show you. See how it's a little lumpy right here? What you can do is, and let me just, so I can see that a little bit better, take a little bobby pin and just work this right up into her wig cap, just to hold it up so it doesn't look so messy. And there you go. Very nice. So she's all done, and I'm just going to put her hat on because now she can go and play any kind of sport and be secure. And then for Madeline, I'm going to take her and let me just set her so she doesn't feel so left out. Okay, so now I'm going to take Madeline. And her hair is curly, and it's a lot of fun to do French braids on dolls with curly hair. Let me just get her right into position. I'm sorry, this is a little awkward. And so what you do with her, right at the beginning, you're just going to go straight down the middle of her head. And with dolls with the side part, you're not going to use the side part. You're just going to find the middle, which is a little bit off, and go straight down with your toothpick or whatever you decide. split her hair in two. And you're only going to work with one side at a time. And then I just brush this out. A little bit of water at the beginning is really nice. So you want it to be nice and tangle free. And then with this other side, you can just kind of pin it out of the way. So then what you're going to do, and just trying to make sure you can get a good shot, a good view, is just comb her hair back. Now right here, right at the very point, you're just going to go in with your toothpick. And take a segment of hair, separate it out with your fingers. You can even take a little bit more hair. But the smaller sections of hair, the finer the braid, the end result. Split it into 3 different segments. And start crossing one over, and then take the second one, and then with this one you'll just take a little bit of hair and you'll do the same for over here. Just take a little bit of hair from each side as you go down. And make sure that you have this all the way tightened before you secure it with that rubber band so you don't lose your braid. And then you can just curl the end around your fingers or something. And then you just do the same thing. If you notice that there's a little piece that didn't get tucked in, you can take a little bobby pin and just pin it right in. See this little piece of hair? That could have been a little tighter. Just go ahead and tuck it right in. That looks fine. So then you'll just complete it with the other side, and since I can't really get a good camera shot of that, I'm just going to do that really fast right here. And you can just brush out the ends. If you really wanted, you could really wet them down. Kind of let them do their own thing. There you go, and see you have just a little bit of hair needs to be tucked up and in, so go ahead. And if you're careful doing this, you don't have to fix this with bobby pins, but since I'm trying to hurry, I'm not braiding as tight as I should be. So just go ahead and tuck that in with a bobby pin if you need to, and you can't tell. She looks very nice. If I do say so myself, I hope you agree. Okay, and then just one more.